Hello fellow simmers, it's Samuel Bimman of BLS here, and today we're going to be looking at a new release by Slate Track Simulations, and that is the Bala Lake Railway for Train Simulator Classic. Now this is a route that's been in production for a good few years now, 4 or 5 years perhaps, and yeah, it's being produced by one man, I believe, at the start, and then others got involved with it, including John Astley of Slowline Simulations, who had helped out a little bit with it as well. And yeah, just basically, it is a new 2 foot gauge, narrow gauge railway, which is, I believe, it is a real railway. I don't really know too much about it, to be honest with you. I was just really interested in the amount of custom assets and the new locomotives that come with this route, and yeah, it'll be really interesting. So we're going to be trying out one of the scenarios, which is the route introduction. So just bear in mind, guys, this is a complete first look. I have not touched this. This is literally as I've just installed it. So you're going to be seeing it for the first time, like I'm going to be seeing it for the first time. I believe it's got a couple of requirements. I believe 4 in total. I'm sure I have all of the requirements required for this route. Pretty certain of it. So yeah, so without further ado, I think we should get into it and have a look. So, something else I just want to say as well, this is regarding the Train Sim World videos. I haven't... Oh, that was loaded up quickly. Oh, look at that. Nice little cinematic there. Oh, this is looking good. I'm not even going to try pronouncing the names. So, route introduction. Welcome to... I honestly, I don't do Welsh. I'm not going to try and pronounce that. So, yeah, we're just going to ignore that. The main hub of the Bala Lake Railway. Here we have the locomotive shed, carriage shed, and wagon storage. You're welcome to have a look around before pressing tab to get permission to pass a signal and couple to your coaches in the platform. Okay, well that's what we'll do. So yeah, as I was saying, as the route was loading, I kind of missed the boat a little bit with the Class 86 add-on that has been released for Train Sim World 5. Reason for this is I just found it a bit pricey, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I don't really have a lot of cash at the moment to be able to afford add-ons. Which comes to this, actually, because I was awfully surprised at how much this add-on we're playing right now actually was. So, in total, this route was $15.99, which, to be honest, I think is very, very fairly priced for what you're getting with this. You've got custom assets, a whole new route, new locomotives, everything. So, to be fair, it is very fairly priced. And it's available through SP Llanuwchllyn, which is the home of the Llanuwchllyn Railway add-on and Festiniog Railway add-ons. So I will link their website in the description of the video if you want to go and have a look at their site and buy more narrow gauge stuff, including this. So yeah, so I do apologise about the 86. I will do it at some stage, but I just haven't had the time nor money to be able to do it at the moment. So that's for all you Train Sim World viewers. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this and have a good look around. Okay, so this is, I'm going to perhaps attempt it, Llanuwchllyn. I honestly can't do it. No, I can't. Yeah, but look at this. Look at that, we've got a diesel Ruston pulling the steam engine into the shed, or it's all of a sudden just decided to go really slow. We've got Maid Marian, which is the Hunslet. Now this is brilliant, this is, because we were used to the Hunslets that came with the Poron Peninsula route from ages ago, which was a community-based route for the railway children. So it's great to have a new Hunslet being modelled in the game, and it does look so much better than the previous renditions we've had on UKTS and the former Poron Peninsula add-on. We also have this as well, which is a Quarry Hunslet without the cab, which looks lovely, and that is what we're driving today, which is Alice. And we also get the I can't remember what this loco is. I actually can't. I literally can't remember what this locomotive was called or what it was, but I believe it's some form of Hunslet Ruston thing. But yeah, it looks very nice, doesn't it? Bob Davies, Yorkshire reworks. Look, we've got 3D plates and everything going on here. We've got all of the controls inside the cab present. Yeah, these loco models are looking incredibly smart, aren't they? The track itself is looking quite good as well. It's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. So this is this guy's first payware route, and you know what? He's done an absolutely sterling job. So yeah, just brilliant work. Well done to Slate Track Simulations. They've done such a grand job of this already, I can tell. Right, so we get moving and get to the coaching stock. We'll press tab, request, move. So loving the sound effects here. So what sounds we have? We have a B key whistle. We do. Excellent. Right. Okay, so we don't have any advanced steam chest going on here. It does feel nice to drive though. Yeah, I'm loving this already. This is brilliant. Yeah, we've got... Come on then. I've got a handbrake on or something. There we are. Okay, so let's have a look at the cab view. So we've got this lean out view here. Got that one there. Yeah, oh, firebox view. Pretty cool for if you're... I've got automatic fireman on for this. But yes, there's some nice cab views there. Got nice different viewpoints. Let's open the doors. Go. Does this have passenger views? Oh, it does. Look at this. Oh, and lean out. You can window hang. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We like that. Is there any more? No? Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I'm loving this already. I actually am. This is really, really good. I mean, look at these custom assets as well. Very, very nicely done. Got some water column there. Some very nice wagon here. Look, we've got stuff in there. Look at this. We've got a shovel and buckets. Lineside hut. Yeah, scenery's looking pretty good. Nice use. Not too cuckoo. It's looking really nice. Got some tables here. Oh, that's nice. I like it. That's cool. The dragon. Yeah, this is really, really smart. I don't know whether there's meant to be any posters or station posters or whatnot with this. I guess we've got blackboards here. One thing I will say is it would be nice to have like some information on these boards, you know, and maybe some more like clutter on the station, you know, like posters or whatnot, signs. I mean, if it doesn't have it in real life, then fair enough, but I'd say it does look a bit bland without them. I'm sure that these would have had something on them, but yeah, that's one thing I will say about it. We've got a nice building here, so this looks quite nice, doesn't it? Look, we've got the private sign there. Yeah, that's looking nice. Okay, so this is literally just like an introduction to the route. We've actually loaded all the passengers, so I'm guessing we can actually head down to... Yeah, so this doesn't have any timetable specifically, so it's giving you the option to kind of have a good look around it, which I think is great. Let's have a look at some of the wagons. So these are some of the wagons that you can get, like slate wagons. The detail's not looking too bad. I mean, texturing could use some improvements here and there, like I would say on this wagon in particular. It looks a bit, well, a bit too clean, a bit too flat, but that's what I'll say. A nice bit of weathering around there would do it nicely. These ones aren't looking too bad. It's certainly got the detail. It's got all the you know, the nooks and crannies. He's done the research. Funnily enough, the texture of the hook is actually a nicer texture than the actual outside of it. Yeah, this is definitely worth the £16, I would say, for what you get with this. I mean, look, we've got some more wagons here with the chains. That's very, very nice. Yeah, there's some really, really nice stuff that come with this. It's definitely one for the narrow gauge fans. I wonder if this shed opens and closes as you approach it. Probably not. I'm going to hazard a guess not. Because the track doesn't link anywhere. Fire buckets up here. See if we get some photos of this actually. We'll get some screenshots while we're here. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Okay, well, now that we've got our photographs and had a good look around Llanuwchllyn, whatever it's called, we can move to the next location, which is Bracking. But what is that squeaking noise? I'm not entirely sure about the squeaking sound, but there we go. It might be something to do with the fact I've got auto fireman on or something. Got the blower there. Right. Let's get ourselves moving then. Is there a control A? In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring up the manual and just have a brief read through it. Okay, so this is the information you get. We've got railway description, simulation description, route information. Yeah, these are some of the locos, rolling stock you get. Really nice stuff. Yes, I want to have a look at the key binds to see if we've got coach and stock there. There's just loads that come with this. Okay, driving controls. So we've got obviously you've got the regulator A and D, reverser WS, handbrake off, emergency brake. Steammate, whistle or horn, spacebar, second whistle, shift spacebar, well that's interesting, short whistle, B, short second whistle, shift B. Well, so we've got 4 different whistles there, which is pretty good. Firebox open and close, shovel coal, steam drivers, injector steam, water injector, dampers, cylinder cocks. Oh, lamps, headboards, control 8, control shift 8, that's pretty cool. Welsh flags, smoke box star, control 9. Let's have a little look round there. Shall we? Control 8, control 9. Let's have a little play. So let's control 8. Oh, that's control 9, isn't it? That I've done there. Yeah, look at that. So you've got Welsh flags at the top, or a star on the smoke box. I like that. Control 8. Control shift 8. Okay, so it might not do it because we're coupled to a train. But yeah, but that is pretty cool. I like that. just going to bring it up again. Yeah, lamps, control A, maybe it's shift A. Yeah, it won't do it because we're facing the train. Okay, that's fair enough. But yeah, so there is no advanced mode for this loco. It does not have an advanced mode, so it is just as it is. So yeah, so let's just get moving and head down the line, shall we? So the line in total from here is 4 miles, which is a nice length for a railway. So, take it away, Alice. We've got the signal. Those signals look quite nice as well. I want to hear the sounds. There doesn't appear to be any steam coming out the drain coil. Oh, there is. They are. What speed is this? 15, okay. We'll knock the reverser back slightly. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. Rail clatter on the coaches could use with being a little bit louder. I think they just sound a bit quiet. Yeah, definitely louder on the loco itself. Look at that, we've got inside valve motion as well. Look at that, got inside motion. Oh, that's ace. Well, the detail on the loco is brilliant. We've got 3D works plates, nameplates, everything. Yeah, scenery's looking really smart. We are approaching the top of Llanuwchllyn Bank. This is the steepest section of the line with a 1 in 70 gradient. Christ. At the Bala Lake Railway, the braking is mostly done with the locomotive handbrake on the slash key. There is also an emergency air brake valve which applies the train brake. Feel free to try these out on the downhill section. Oh yeah, okay. We'll do exactly that. Oh, of course, yeah, it's going downhill now, isn't it? Handbrake. I'm pretty sure I've done the handbrake there. Oh, you hold it down. Because I'm speeding slightly as it happens. Oh look, the controls work on the outside of the engine as well. Oh, I see, so you can control your speed with the handbrake. Fair enough. Let's see how the whistle looping is. Alright, but you can sort of hear the loop. It's not too bad though. It does the job. Let's hear what other whistles we have. So we've got a secondary one, which is shift. Or shift space, I think, or control space. No? What about shift B? Oh wait, hang on a minute. No, this only has one whistle, so this loco wouldn't be fitted with that. So it would only be the Quarry Hunslet with the cab that will be fitted with the second whistle. We'll take the handbrake off and give us some power. Yeah, the sounds are actually really quite good. Let's have a look at some more. Yeah, that's nice, the lake there. I'll take it, that is Bala Lake. I do quite like this. It's an interesting route because it's not... The scenery isn't overdone. That's, to be honest, I quite like that. Because you get some routes, for example, the... So I'm gonna refer back to the second valve Swanage Railway again. I know I go on about that sometimes. But the scenery on that, I feel, is a little bit overdone, like in the means of foliage. But this, like, we've got blank spots of grass and stuff like that, which is good because that is, you know, it's not like a jungle. You know, it's not full of foliage and, you know, trees everywhere. So that's good. I like how that's been done. Right, so we've got to stop here, which is... or attempts to stop here. Oh dear. Yeah, as I say, not used to driving this. we'll just call them brakes are good, aren't they? Christ. Okay, right. We'll get ourselves moving again, or attempt to. Feels like the brakes are still on. Oh, there we go. Oh, it wasn't a stop. Oh, well, that's just embarrassing. Oh well, at least we can hear the sounds. Yes, my lords. Well, even though that wasn't really, you know, a realistic stop, as it were. Well, because it's saying, yeah, so we've got to go via places. At least we got to hear the sounds, you know, from that, even though it was a bit of a emergency stop test. We'll just pretend that this isn't a service train, you know, that this is a test train, because that's exactly what it is. So we're doing tests, we're doing staff testing. We are now passing Llanuwchllyn halt. This halt is not used during normal running, but it does see use for Santa and Halloween specials. Ooh. I don't know how many people are going to watch this video at the moment, considering that it is the greatest gathering weekend, so probably a lot of people are down at Derby at the moment, but nevertheless, to those who are playing it and are at home, then I want to know what you guys think. Let us know in the comments. And to those who are at Derby for the Greatest Gathering event, I hope you are enjoying your day. And happy Rail 200. But yeah, so this is a route that, to be honest, I've been waiting for a long time. I have been excited for it. It's one that I've actually wanted. Obviously, I've never been to the Bala Lake. I don't really know much about it, but I just looked at the detail and the amount of, you know, the amount of custom scenery assets and locos and rolling stock that you get with this, and it just drew me to it. So we've got to stop here. I'm going to use the brakes for this. Oh, that's a... Oh, I see. I've just clocked it. So the normal braking, like as in like what you would use for train brake. Yeah, train brake on the normal trains. That's actually an emergency brake on this. So that's why I slammed like that and just come to a abrupt stop. So that's why you've got to use the handbrake on this. Yeah, so it does operate differently to your average steam engine. So we've got to use the handbrake. Okay, so that's a bit different. That's going to take some getting used to. Slightly overshot there. But yeah, so we've got proceed if line is clear. Oh, look, we've got another loco waiting for us. Look at this. This is Holy War number 3. Cool. This proceed if line of clear sign allows you to continue into Llanuwchllyn platform as long as you can see the track ahead is clear. In scenarios, you will not normally need to stop at one of these signs. Okay, fair enough. I do like the sounds. The whistles are really nice on this. I'm going to hazard a guess. All the whistles are different depending on the loco you're driving. Yeah, I am going to really need to get the hang of driving this. Having to use the emergency brake there to stop me spadding the signals. Mind you, these signals don't look like they're in use. They're just there for show. Okay, brilliant. So I literally didn't even have to do that. I could have just... Okay. But yeah, so that's quite cool how I've done that. So I'm guessing in real life that these were just for show and just they're just there to look nice, or... Oh no, they do look like they're connected. There's a passing point on the line. The signals... Oh, okay, they're currently not linked up to the frame. Ah, there you go, so they're not linked. Clear to proceed. You've been given the green flag to continue through the loop past the other train towards Bala. Okay. In that case, we'll get going. Might make for quite a nice screenshot actually, down here somewhere. Oh yes. Look at that. Very nice. Normally during special events, freight trains will only use this far. Will only run this far, and sometimes will need to pass 2 passenger trains at once. This requires a complex shunt. Try this in the Pen-y-bont freight scenarios. Okay, we will try that. We will try that. So at the moment, I'm not really seeing any bugs as such. It's looking pretty good. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a odd shaded texture issue there slightly, but it's nothing really. Oh, that bridge is nice. You know, I quite fancy visiting the Bala Lake Railway in real life. You know, it's really quite a nice line, to be fair. And to be fair, from the cab, it really does feel like you're driving a narrow gauge engine. Like I can't really explain it, but it has that feel, you know, like when you're in real life and you drive a narrow gauge engine to opposed to a standard gauge engine, it feels really quite weird, because it feels like you're going faster than what you actually are, like, if that makes sense. It feels like you're going fast when you're on the footplate, even though you might be only going like 15 to 20 mile an hour. And you can feel that with this, which is really, really good. It's a sensation that you don't really get with many other narrow gauge locos within Train Simulator. Whistleboard. Yeah, I'm really liking this. I love the swaying as well. It feels like it's like moving about and bumping around within the cab, which is good. Just that squeaking sound. I don't know what that is. I don't know whether that is an issue, like, because it is really annoying. Well, we've got a spotter there. Let's have a look at the firebox textures while he's shoveling. Yeah, it's all right. Not too shabby. Loving the trees. Got sort of a mixture of different trees and foliage. It looks really, really nice. It's not all the same, which is great. You do get some routes, obviously, that copy and paste trees over and over again. Obviously, you don't have that in real life, so it's good that they've done well in the means of foliage. This does look really, really smart. Oh, that's a random bit of track there. So we got to stop. Yeah, we got to stop there. So it's 15 all the way here, so that seems to be line speed. It does look really nice from the cab. Yep, and the controls are fully operationable via the mouse, which is good to see for those who like driving with the mouse. .7 miles to go. So just 1 mile. Let's take a sip of my tea. Yeah, this is really nice down here. I can tell he's put the work in. Well, the team has. The people who have worked on it. I'll read out the credits at the end of the video to have a look, see who was involved. I'm sure there should be credits within the manual. I feel like this is a route that I'm actually going to enjoy using and enjoy driving along. I'm going to have to definitely do all the scenarios on this. I'll be doing maybe a few more videos on this route in the future, and obviously if you guys do want to see more videos on the route, then obviously please let me know in the comments. I certainly would like to have a look at some of the diesel locomotives that have been included with the route. As I say, sounds pretty good, but the coaching stock sounds are not the best. I think that the clatter sound and just general coach sounds could be improved. The route itself, though, is lovely. It really is lovely. It looks nice. And it feels like you're driving a narrow gauge engine, which is great. Now coming up to the station, Bala station, feedback. And we're actually going to try and stop at this one properly, without any problems. I like the 3D sign on the bridge there, and the nice. Ooh, that. We're definitely gonna have a look around here. No, I still can't get the hang of stopping, can I? I literally still can't. That is just terrible. Hey ho, yes, this is the Bala station, but yeah, look at all this stuff here, there's plenty to look around here. I'm going to move these carriages back slightly so we're actually in the platform properly. So this is welcome to Bala Pen-y-bont station, the end of the line. Here the locomotive will detach and stop at the loop to prepare for the return journey. Uncouple and move past the points. Okay. Well, what we're going to do, yeah, because it won't let us do the return journey because it's scenario-wise. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move the coaches back because. Oh, I thought I could stop that properly. So I still need to work on stopping these. Right, we'll move forward. We'll draw forward. Push the coaching stock back into the platform a little bit more. He says. Come on. Yeah, it does take a while to stop when you've got a load on you. Here we go. Right, let's have a little look round Bala, shall we? I like this. Look, we've actually got more signage here than the other station at the other end of the line, which is interesting. So you can see here we've got I'm guessing that this is the schedules, like the trains. We've got 10:50, 12:30, 2:10, 3:50, 5:50, 11:40, 1:20, 3 o'clock and 4:35. So I'll take it they are the trains to and from locations. But you can see here that we've actually got more signage going on at this station compared to the other one. See, I love this. You know, it's details like this that I'd like to see more of on the route, personally. I think that's one of the things that I would say that could improve it. Because look, we've got all these kind of bits and pieces here, like signs and stuff. Like, especially, down at that other station, the one that we started on, I feel that there could be a little bit more in the means of, like, clutter and detail on it. Yeah, it's decent. Really, really nice route. Okay, so let's uncouple from the coaching stock. I like that, how they got the animation of the clips there, uncoupling. We'll run round. Oh, it's a horrible squeaking again. That's the wrong way. Would help if I put the reverser into reverse gear, wouldn't it? If I'm to say anything, I think that handbrake needs to be quicker. But it is a bit slow. Okay, so I failed that. Yeah, you see, I need to change that manually operating point. Yeah, that handbrake is too slow in the means of when applying. I think that does need altering. That's quite nice there, look. Yeah. So, what's my first opinions on it? To be honest, the route is very good. Very, very good. I've really enjoyed it. There's a few little bits and pieces, as I say, I picked up. Like I think there should be more clutter at the station at the other end, and I feel that the handbrake is maybe a tad too slow on the loco. Maybe could use the changing the speed of the application of the handbrake. But yeah, other than that, really, really good route, really enjoyable, and I'm looking forward to doing more scenarios for the routes. And obviously, I'll do a few more videos on this route. So yeah, so obviously, first look. First drive wasn't the best in the means of driving, but as to be expected, these things do actually drive a lot differently to most other rolling stock within TS, so it certainly is something that's to get used to. But yeah, really enjoyable first look. Well done to Slate Track Simulations for the amount of work and effort that they've put into the Bala Lake Railway. I shall have a look at see who has been involved within the route by going to the credits, if they have them. Here we go. So we've had Slowline Simulations, as I stated at the beginning, who helped with some of the route building. Angry Welshman Productions for helping with the testing and promoting the product on YouTube. James Class 37 created the custom signalling. Alex Mateyard helped with custom assets and rolling stock. Jack Hales helped with also some more custom assets. Great Western Works also helped with some custom assets. And obviously, honourable mentions are the testers who helped with getting the product ready for release. So yeah, so fantastic work to all involved with the route. Slowline Simulations, Angry Welshman, James, Alex, Jack, Great Western Works. Well done to you all. It is a very, very nice route, and I'm going to enjoy using it. Let's just hope I get a little bit better at driving the trains, though, shall we? So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This has been Samuel Beeman of British Locomotive Studios. Hope you enjoyed the video. Click that like and subscribe button. If you want to see more videos on the Bala Lake Railway, let me know in the description. The comments section below. The route will be linked in the description if you want to go and download it and obviously purchase it from SB Talathwin's website. See you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye for now.